Hello, dear students. Now we will begin Chapter 6 of your Business Studies book, that is Social Responsibilities of Business and Business Ethics. As in earlier chapter, we have studied that business cannot exist by merely serving the economic objective of an organization. In order to survive in a long run, it has to sense its social obligations because organization exists in a society, uses societal resources and make profits. So it has to serve social obligations to render social services. Society consists of people belonging to different caste, creed, and culture. All these people live, live a healthy and comfortable life by living in a society. In return, they are to perform some obligations for the development of the society. This is also applicable to the businessmen and business enterprises. Business firms are basically focusing on maximizing their trade and volume of profit. In return, these organizations should work for the overall development of the society by following the social values and ethics. So, what is the concept of social responsibility? From the name itself, the concept of social responsibility is quite clear. It represents the obligations of the people living in a society towards the overall development of the same. All the business concerns should work as per the social norms and values from time to time. Social responsibility should be an integral part of their objectives, along with profit maximization. A question may arise in the mind of people about the need or necessity of social responsibilities imposed on them. Answer is simple and logical. Business firms are started and operated by the people in the society and continue for an indefinite period of time. It takes help of all available resources in the society to accomplish their organizational objectives. Hence, these organizations have some obligations to perform in return for the society. So, definition of social responsibility is on your screen. Social responsibility of business refers to its obligation to take those decisions and perform those actions which are desirable in terms of the objectives and values of our society. Meaning, the assumption of social responsibilities by business enterprises implies that they respect the aspirations of society and would try their best to contribute to the achievement of these aspirations along with their profit interest. We will see these aspirations in details, that responsibilities towards society, like providing good quality products at reasonable price, etc. This idea is in contrast to the common notion that business exists only for maximizing profits for its owners to talk of public good. Example, ITC donates rupees 1 on our behalf every time we buy a classmate notebook. Now we will see case for social responsibilities, that means argument for social responsibility, that means why social responsibilities must be served by an organization. So it is highlighted from these points. Justification for existence and growth. A business organization operates its business in the society. It uses all sort of resources available in the social environment for the growth and expansion of its business. Quality of products and services provided by business firms to the people in the society builds its brand value and goodwill in the market. Business exists for providing goods and service to satisfy human needs. Though profit motive is an important justification for undertaking business activity, It should be looked upon as an outcome of service to the people. In fact, the prosperity and growth of business is possible only through continuous service to society. Thus, assumption of social responsibility by business provides justification for its existence and growth. Next one is long-term interest of the firm. Long-term interest of the business firm can be protected by performing their role and responsibilities towards the society effectively and efficiently. It includes taking care of the interest of different people associated with the business like suppliers, employees, consumers, etc. Hence, it becomes essential for the business undertakings to protect the interest of the society to sustain, survive, and grow in a long run. A firm can earn maximum profit in the long run when it has its highest goal as service to society. When increasing number of members of society, including workers, consumers, shareholders, government officials, feel that business enterprise is not serving its best interest, they will tend to withdraw their cooperation to the enterprise concerned. So in order to get their cooperation, that means cooperation of all stakeholders, an organization must serve interest of all stakeholders by serving them qualitatively. Therefore, it is in its own interest if a firm fulfills its social responsibility. Next one is avoidance of government regulation. From the point of view of a business, government regulations are undesirable because they limit freedom. So, in order to avoid unnecessary interruption of government, we should follow all rules and regulations led by government to protect the interest of all stakeholders. Therefore, it is believed that businessmen can avoid the problem of government regulations by voluntarily assuming social responsibilities. Next one is availability of resources with business. As we know, whatever resources are used by the business provided by the society, like physical resources, financial resources, and moreover superior of all resources, that is human resources. This argument holds that business institutions have valuable financial and human resources which can be effectively used for solving problems of the society. Next one is better environment for doing business. As we know, business environment consists of several complicated factors that tend to change with the passage of time. So in order to cope up with them, if business is to operate in a society which is full of diverse and complicated problems, it may have little chance of success. A society with fewer problems provides better environment for a firm to conduct its business. Next one is holding business responsible for social problems. As we know, many social problems are created by the business development and technological usage by the business, like pollution, environmental degradation, improper disposal of wastage, corruption, etc. It is argued that some of the social problems have either been created by business enterprises themselves. Environmental pollution, unsafe workplaces, corruption in public institutions, and discriminatory practices in employment are some of these problems. Therefore, it is the moral obligation of business to get involved in solving these problems instead of merely expecting that other social agencies will deal with them on their own. Business firms are responsible and accountable to the people living in the society. It prevents or restricts numerous problems like unsafe working environment, corruption, etc., which we have discussed just. All these issues can be eliminated by the business houses to performing their obligations towards society.